Hello everyone, welcome to North South Look Around. Today, we're diving into two hot topics. When companies hire, do they really value diversity, equity, and inclusion?
And those so-called inclusive makeup brands, are they truly for everyone or just another marketing gimmick?
That's right. Let's first talk about hiring. You might think as long as you're capable, you'll get hired, right? Well, it's not that simple. Take Sony as an example. They're seen as a role model when it comes to D.E.I.
Sony doesn't just focus on diversity in hiring. They've updated healthcare benefits to support the LGBTQ+ community, added gender-neutral restrooms, and even set a goal of 20% management roles to be held by women by 2025.
But there also exist controversies surrounding hiring conducted under D.E.I. principles. President of the United States, Donald Trump, has directly blamed D.E.I. hiring for the certain incidents that caused significant casualties. How should we understand this state of D.E.I.? Some say focusing too much on diversity overlooks the fact that ability should be the main factor in hiring. But without diversity, how do we break old ways of thinking and create new possibilities? Here we have an individual who has suffered from an inappropriate adaptation of D.E.I. hiring, who applied for a mechanical engineering role. Let's hear his thoughts on his interview experience. Good morning, sir. Could you please tell us about your experience that you had during that interview?
真係諗起就火啦！我 engine dean list 畢業讀2年 master 乜喺度做都係睇我有冇搞錯啊！邊間公司就唔重要啦，總之係 robotics 嘅工啦。咁嗰時有 group interview 啦，係我同另外一個女士一齊演嘅。我智能表現就真係已經完美咁滯，考官問咩問題我都答得出。嗱，唔係想踩第二位女士啦，但我認真覺得個表現真係唔理想咯，講嘢有質，問題又唔係答得特別有 point。咁可能如果單純唔請我都算啦，但我之後再翻去個 building in 第二份工，竟然俾我見到個女士掛住新人踢翻緊工，你又冇啲咩特別安排，我真係唔 Q 順咯，真係屌你冇臭化！
Don't you think it's a bit contradictory? Diversity seems to be urging companies to value D.E.I. over the quality of the workforce. And although we don't have rock-solid proof that the case provided by the interviewee happened solely due to D.E.I. principles, there still seems to be traces. This demonstrates the controversies and dilemma that companies would have to tackle when it comes to D.E.I. hiring.
Well, let's switch gears. D.E.I. isn't just for offices. It shows up in makeup too. Ever heard of the Fenty effect? In 2017, Rihanna dropped Fenty Beauty with 40 different foundation shades that shook the whole industry.
Time called it one of the top 25 inventions of the year because it wasn't just about makeup, it was about representation. Women of all skin tones finally found a brand that saw them. But other brands, they might not be as thoughtful. So, can you tell me how you feel right now?
I feel so humiliated and disgusted.
This individual had secretly recorded his conversation with the store manager, confronting their brand for falsely claiming their support for inclusiveness. Let's take a look at the clip.
唔好意思啊，呢個有冇淺色啲嘅膚色啊？呢個好似好深色喎。唔好意思啊，呢個係你講得除咗呢一個之外，已經冇其他再深色。但係佢呢度話呢個係適合所有人用喎，點會咁樣嘅？係啊，真係唔好意思啊，但係呢一個真係呢一個已經係最深色。冇其他顏色㗎啦，但我呢膚色唔襯喎，可以咁嘅喎。
So, how do you feel after this whole incident?
Unacceptable and appalling for a company who claims to be inclusive. I just can't believe they don't have foundation shades for my skin color. Can you imagine being discriminated for your skin color?
When companies, whether in tech or beauty, only say they support diversity but don't follow through, it leads to disappointment and mistrust.
But when they do get it right, like Sony in hiring and Fenty in beauty, they're not just doing the right thing. They're also gaining valuable customers and talented employees.
So, is D.E.I. just a buzzword or can it bring real change?
We think it depends on how you use it and whether you mean it. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Stay sharp and stay informed.